Hi guys, you're about to watch me read the Shepherd King duology. The first book is One Dark Window. The second book is Two Twisted Crowns, written by Rachel Gillig. If you don't know, basically this is a popular booktok series that is kind of a gothic fantasy. There's like castles and haunted woods and a magical sickness, and you're about to see all my reactions to both of the books. I read book one in like 3 days. I read book two in less than 24 hours. So here are all of my reactions.
Is he dying? Wait, guys, wait. Part two, The Mist. Proof. I'm like flying through this book. Y'all, what is going on? The plot twists have been so crazy. I kind of like Raven. I don't know, I kind of like Raven. Girl, shut up. I kind of ship Raven and old girl. What's her name? Elspeth. I kind of like. The tension.
So far, I'm obsessed with Raven. Black cat, grumpy energy. I love grumpy men. Why is the Nightmare low-key my favorite character? I'm packing up my bag to go to the library. I'm probably gonna check out. I really shouldn't. Actually, I may not, because I probably shouldn't check out any more books. I'm on page 219 now. I'm obsessed with this book. I love Elspeth. I don't want to say too much about the book because I don't want to spoil it, because you should definitely go read it. Also, I reread Garden Spells recently and I tabbed it and everything. I'm just so in love and obsessed with this book. Please go read it. It is a freeze day. Literally, the library is the only place open today. God bless. God bless. Also, please guys, what's going on? Because why is everybody rooting for Elm? I don't really like him. Guys. I would just prefer the grumpy, reserved guys in books because they shut up. Like, Elm doesn't shut up. Like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love him, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get better in the second book, but I'm not a fan right now, guys. What's going on?
This book is getting so crazy. I'm sweating. I'm so scared. My hold for book two is at the library. We'll be going today. Literally the second I finish this book, we're getting in the car. This is so scary.
I was not expecting that. I like her daddy. Pops is cool, bro. Everybody else in her family sucks. What you mean? Wait. I just finished One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. It was so crazy, y'all. That cliffhanger. Let's go. I've got a blanket, book two, and a coffee. So it is time to write and read. It's already starting off loud. I'm on page 53. I ship Ione and Elm so bad. The tension between them is crazy. Ione, or Ione, however you say her name, is iconic girl boss queen icon. I was kind of starting to hate her in book one. The tables have turned. I'm kind of obsessed with her now. the let me out foreshadow from book 1 to this book, insane. Elm and Ione. Ione and Elm. That's it. That's the reading update. I hate the king. Sorry. When Nightmare gets his hands on him, I'm gonna be too excited. I'm gonna be stoked, low-key, because I'm sick of this man.
Stoked is crazy.
Ione and Elm, they're carrying this book for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Raven got me stressed out. Nightmare, I just can't predict what he's doing, bruh. It makes me so anxious and scared. Like, I think he's targeting Raven, but I don't know for sure because he's so weird.
I'm like trembling, guys. I hate Hoth. I wish he would just die. Like, why will he die?
Okay, now I'm gonna wrap up my thoughts about the series and give y'all a quick little review on both of the books and kind of wrap up all of my thoughts. Overall experience, I absolutely adore this series. I would give it about 4 stars. I really don't do point ratings because it will stress me out too much, so I really do flat star ratings. So I would give this 4 stars. My favorite book of the duology was book 2 because it is about my favorite character, Nightmare. It's mainly about his story, his motives, and all of that. And so, you know, I ate this one up. Like I told you, I read it in less than 24 hours. Unhinged behavior. So, quick rundown or synopsis because I don't think that I gave a good one during the vlog. This book follows a girl named Elspeth who lives in a world where this dangerous mist covers this forest, and anybody who goes into the mist will get infected with an illness and an ancient magic. Elspeth was infected when she was 9 years old, and her family has hid her ever since for like 11 years. So a lot of drama there, but Elspeth's magic is very interesting because she can absorb the spirits of these magical cards. And so pretty much she has this nightmare living in her because there's a nightmare card, and the nightmare card is kind of like this monster. Ooh. And Elspeth touched the card when she was little and she absorbed the spirit. The whole book is following her. I don't want to say too much, but pretty much taking down his kingdom. I don't want to say too much, but that's pretty much what she's doing here. The magic system and the world building was so unique. I was so invested in all the different rules and all of the different cards. In this book specifically, every chapter you get like the rules of a card. There's also a tiny subplot of romance in both of these books. I preferred the romance in this book, but this one was also really good. And the romance is with 2 different sets of characters. One set is in this book and the other set is in this book. So just letting you know that very small subplot of romance though, so don't go into it for the romance, you know. I was just so invested. Also, the plot twist and cliffhangers in this book, actually traumatizing. Literally the second that I finished this book, which you saw in the vlog, I got into my car and drove to the library to get book 2. Now for book 2. Like I said, I like this book because this story was more about Nightmare, which is the nightmare that's living inside of Elspeth.
and his memories, his story, and like his motives and backgrounds. And it was dual POV, so you got the point of view of a bunch of different characters that you already met in book one. I ate this book up. I could barely eat while I was reading it. The plot twist, the vibes, the gothic vibes are everything. And I also feel like nobody talks about the insane foreshadowing throughout book one and book two. The foreshadowing went crazy. Rachel Gillick, you're a mastermind queen. And Elm from book one literally stole the show in this book. I didn't really like him in book one. Unpopular opinion. Didn't really like him in book one. This book totally redeemed his character for me. The only reason why it's not a 5-star for me is because I feel like this book kind of wrapped up very quickly and was almost rushed. I felt like I still had a few unanswered questions, but I also just felt like we needed like a few more chapters of this book because the ending was like when it was time to be wrapped up. But all in all, a banger of a series, y'all. Let me know what other series you want me to read, but subscribe to this book channel. Bye.